morning to all. Myself Dr. Behera. Title of my paper is Indegenous Phytotherapy for Gynecological disease used by the Santal tribes of Odisha, India. In my paper, basically, it is a past work during when I was a research scholar at Regional Research RRL. I have read these works, and during this work, I have traveled many places. At that time, I am working in a task force project of CSR, and I have traveled in almost all districts of Odisha and collected basically information from the tribal community, that is the Adivasi, because Odisha is a treasure for Adivasi, and all of you know 62 tribes are inhabited in Odisha. Among these 62 tribes, and some of the most primitive tribes are also inhabited of Odisha. And basically, I have given in this study, I have given much more focus about Santal tribes, about the gynecological disease. That is indigenous, is the innate, inherent, and natural. Innate means these are the things which are the own things of the Adivasi or the tribals, and it is inherent from generation to generations among their families, among the villages, and it is natural, and it is automatically passes from the father to the son or the disciple of the Vaida or the medicine practitioner. And phytotherapy, that is the use of plant-derived medicines in the treatment and prevention of disease, or in essence medical herbalism. All of you know that is Odisha. It is a treasure for there is different types of medicinal herbs, and the practice, the herbalism, it is from time immemorial. And all of you remember the ex-health minister, after formation of Modi government, announced in Bhubaneswar that is India is the IMA of Ayurveda. And gynecological disease, it is the medical practice dealing with the female reproductive system. Then Santal are the Proto-Australian group of tribal community. They are one of the most primitive group of tribals who have resided in the country and are generally ascribed to be the descendants of all other tribes found in India, according to Walgir in his research papers. Then the tribes of India at a glance. Officially in India, 461 ethnic groups are recognized, but non-officially it is 635. These are considered to be India's indigenous peoples, and they cover 15% of the land mass. Total estimated population, according to 2011 census, that is 104.2 million. That comprises approximately 9% of the total population of India. The largest concentration of the tribals or the indigenous people are mostly found in 7 states, that is Northeast India and the so-called Central Belt stretching from Rajasthan to West Bengal. And these are the picture shows that the green picture where the tribals are dominated. Then tribes in Odisha at a glance, there are 62 notified scheduled tribes. Out of the 62, there are 13 primitive tribal groups which are listed. Tribals of Odisha known as Adivasi, Bonavasi or Girijana. The Adivasi, they are the aborigine according to the anthropological literature. Bonavasi, these are the forest dwellers, and Girijana, that is the mountain dwellers. The tribes constitute 22.13% population of Odisha and 9.7% of the Indian populations. This is the district map of Odisha, and basically the tribes, they are dominated in Moirabhanj, Kendujhar, Sundargarh, and Balasore, and 3 parts of Dhenkanal. And also there is the undivided Kalahandi districts. Santal tribes are the 3rd largest tribes of India, and basically they are dominated in the states of West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand and Assam. The major concentration of Santal is in the state of Jharkhand. In Odisha, Santals are found in Moirabhanj, Kendujhar and Balasore, but in Moirabhanj they are primarily concentrated. Santal tribes in Moirabhanj. Moirabhanj is a tribal dominated district. It is fully scheduled districts of the state. Moirabhanj district state alone have about 45 tribes. It is second highest ST population after Malkanagiri. Santal tribe in Moirabhanj district is the largest among the tribes, which constitute 44.92% of the total population of the district. The density of total population in the district is 213 per square kilometer, while density of Santal population is 120 per square kilometer. Santal are bilinguals, that is, the native language is Santali or Alchik, which belongs to Austro-Asiatic language family, and all of you know about Alchik, that is, the Pandit Raghunath Murmu of Rayanpur developed this scripts. Alchik. And now in Odisha, the government of Odisha also declared, and through mass education, they are in mass education in different schools. The students are also taught in that languages. This is the map of Moirabhanj districts. This is Moirabhanj district at a glance. That is area, latitude, longitude, total population, scheduled tribes, scheduled caste, and the different tribes. That is socio-cultural activities of Santals. The tribal depend on forest and mainly on forest and forest products as well as some they do also agriculture. Their language is bilingual, but main language is Alchik. Village council consists of the headman, Majihara, the assistant headman, that is called as Joga Maji. The priest of Santal is called Neke or Pahan. The messenger of Santal is called Godet. God of Santal is Thakurju. Their guiding spirit is Maranguru. The dietic place is Javira. The main festival is Karama. And the Karama festival is, they observe the Karama festival during the month of Bhadra. And these are different socio-cultural activities. That is, the priest is doing some rituals, and during Karma festivals, they have different type of dance by wearing particular type of dresses. And this is also rituals, that is during the marriage ceremony, and these are the omens. They sell the one type of country liquor, that is Handia. And these are there is Mohura, there is the flower of Madhuka longifolia, and from there the country liquor, all of you know, they have extracted by the process of distillations. And during my research, I found a Santal man who is hunting his bow for hunting of the birds, and this is during morning time I found some Santal priests that will see the type of traditional tantra by taking sal leaves and mustard oil. And there is a Santal tribe touching his own house in a village near to Baripada, and a Santal woman being met when it's previously there is khajur, and the Santal couple collects rice grains in their traditional method of winnowing, and this that is the method where they prepare the traditional wine by the process of traditional distillations, and these are also some sort of cultural activities. Then come to the my research paper, that is phytotherapy, or in modern sense it is called as ethnobotany. And in outside Odisha, different states there are some department that is called as ethnobotany department. Basically in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, in the Central University, as well as State University, there is a particular type of department which means for the ethnobotany, the interrelationship with the primitive people with that of the plant. That means if you see the tribal, they always have a links or some in their day-to-day life to that is to the plant system. Either it may be for food, medicines, clothing. That means they always have an interrelationship with the plant. In modern sense, it is called as phytotherapy. The term, that is ethnobotany, was coined by J.S. Hansberger. An objective of my study is explorations of ethnomedicinal important and geospermic plant taxa growing in the tribal locality. And another objective is we have to collect first-hand information. And all of you know that is Varsanang Bharata Sreshta, Desanang Utkalasya Samadesha Desanasti Moistare. That means we have rich heritage. That is our Veda. And all of you know about each of the MC square. That is Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purna Purnamadatsate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamavasyate. We are so rich, but we can see what are the written scriptures in our Veda. But the outsider, they get the benefit. The Einstein just he converted, that is Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purna Purnamadatsate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamavasyate. जो हमारा लिटरेचर में है, हम उसको अभी तक भी नहीं निकाल पाए. And we are proud that we are 70 years of independence. And our research is not in fixed directions. And sometimes I will be surprised how much time will take at least to document our ancient literatures, which are now extinct and endangered. There are a lot of things, but then the third objective is plant specimens. During my course of study, but we believe the plant specimens were identified vertically, arranged alphabetically along with their families. There is family means that is there are botanical families, local land, and in case of different parts of the plant for medicinal purposes. Brief item of my study, Maribam district is raised herbal medicinal plants and all of them are approximately by research. And ethnomedicinal knowledge is trying very well. So, during my study, 25 plant species, I have found 25 plant species used by the Santal for the treatment of gynecological diseases, and which are enumerated in the subsequent slides. These plants belong to 18 families, botanical families. Altogether have 13 diseases in my study. Altogether 13 diseases are categorized under the broad heading gynecological diseases. 13 plant species were used for menstruation related problems, for plants for contraceptive and painful delivery, similarly for abortions, lactation and sexual desire and strength. Each with 2 plants was used, and this is.
So you have 5 minutes to conclude.
Yeah. And these are the plants which is Echinus aspos belongs to family Amaranthaceae. Sometimes called it is steel car, and the local name is Opavaranga. And I have got that information in the locality of Handipuda, there is place in Moyamok district. The Santal what they did, decoction of fresh root is made with water and 100 ml is given to pregnant women in empty stomach once a day for 7 days and released in painful delivery. And that information I have collected from one of the Santal people, that is Behera. Then this is Abrus Phytotherapy, that is belongs to family Fabaceae, that is called as Runja. And basically it is white runja. White seeds kept in unboiled cow milk for the period of overnight, and this seed is given to women in the morning at the end of menstruation cycle for preventive conception. That means the Santal tribes have their own way or traditional way for different types of disease related to women. Then this is Annona reticulata, a mixture of seed powder with black pepper, about 3 grams is prescribed for spoiling of pregnancy up to 3-4 months durations. And this is Adha Thoda versicolor norm. It is basically for abortion purpose they used. And this is Argimon mexicana. In locality it is called as Agora. And the leaf juice is taken by women twice a day for 15 days as a cure for leukoderma. And this is Asparagus racemose, provided to the root has lot of bioactive compounds and given to women for lactations. And this is Boraxus fabuliflora, that is in localities called as star. Basically, male inflorescence is given for as a contraceptive purpose. And this is Bombax saiba, that is basically the fleshy root, or the tender root given to women for regulation of for irregular menstruation. And this is Butya monosperma, that is Podasol, and basically used in Leukorrhea disease. And this is Bahunia Kancha for reducing bulkiness. And this is Cretan nodules to use for contraceptive. And this is Furcula or archoid, that is called as Kali musuli. All of you know about Safed musuli. And basically it is used for sexual desire. And Canatopis procera is the all of you know there is orochrome. And this decoction of root of the plant is given to women in empty stomach continuously 10 days for the treatment of the leukorrhea, a type of disease mainly used for delivery purpose by the local Ghai of Santals. And this is Ficus hispida, that is used for the treatment of gonorrhea. And this is Ficus hispida, another use of Ficus hispida, that is used in lactation. And this is Ficus bengalensis, that is curing of leukorrhea. And this is Ficus religiosa, that is used in contraceptive measures. Hibiscus rhodesiensis, a local general plants. It is also used in various medicines. There is Olorina anticulture, that is called as Udain. In local it is called as Udain. Because of stem bark is given to women during childbirth for relief of severe labor pain. Then Hygrophila auriculata, that is Uilicia. Leaf paste 3 grams with paste of 5 or mg is prescribed to 7 days twice a day before meal as a source of leukoderma. And this is Moduca longifolia. This is Nelum monocifera for different types of gynecological disease. Termania origino. And this is Termania bellerica. Triticum estivum. Urfuria frutica, that is called as bhakti, totally jungle plants. And this is Vicunia somnifera.
Sir, can you please conclude?
In 2 minutes I can conclude. And signification of this study: medicinal plants play a vital role in the primary health care of the Santal people. And all of you know, India is one among the 7 mega diversity countries. And it explores the traditional knowledge help for the conservation of genetic diversity as well as biodiversity. Due to urbanization, industrialization, what happens? We are in the verge of genetic erosions. That is, in every day we lose one or two species from the Earth's surface. The information, whatever the information in this paper is very useful for further research in the field of ethnobotany, chemotaxonomy and pharmacology to study the bioactive compounds of the particular species. Then, from medicinal plants or establishment of medicinal gardens